Hello. Hello.
Hello, Pilar. Hello, teacher.
Hello, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Good. How are you guys doing? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, good. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
Okay. For today, I would like you to do one short activity first, and then we can go to the point. So I would like to share a screen first. Can you see my screen? De mi parte, o sea, ¿no me escuchan a mí o en general?
I do hear you clearly, but I cannot see your screen.
Okay. Now?
Now it's better.
Okay. Juliana, can you hear me now? Juliana?
Yes, I am here.
Yeah, can you hear me better or you cannot
Yes,
hear?
it's
Okay.
better.
Okay, perfect. So here I have some questions. So I'm gonna ask you one, and because we are gonna use today would, and there's something that is not actually happen, I would like you to answer with would also. So, Carolina, what would you do if you are caught in a closed store for a night? Carolina? Okay, then Alicia? Can you guys hear me?
I do hear you clearly, but it looks like Carolina can. She said that she hears with some kind of interference.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm here.
Okay. Can you, Alicia, can you hear me?
Yes, ish.
Okay. So, what would you do if you are caught in a closed store for a night?
Um, I don't understand the count. I don't know what is count.
Like you are in a store and they close the store and you are still inside.
Okay.
And you don't have your phone, so you cannot like call someone.
Uh, count. Wait a second. Count. Okay. Maybe call the police. Um, emergency.
But you don't have your phone.
Tengo que atrapar. Maybe I need looking for the window, or the door, or talk to my heart, uh, broke the window, maybe.
Okay. Okay. Um Juliana, what would you do if you woke up in somebody else's body?
I will like scared people. This question is if you was other person.
What would you do?
Hello, I don't hear you.
You don't can you hear us? Can you hear me?
The signal is broken.
Okay.
Juliana, can you hear me?
No, it seems good.
It seems good now or it doesn't? Okay, Pilar, can you understand like the sounds is good for you?
Yes, it is. But
Okay.
the problem is that we cannot hear each other if more than one person has a mic on. So if we're not talking, we should turn it off so it won't be any echoing.
Okay. Juliana, can you hear us now or you can't?
Yes, but there are many noise.
There is a dog.
Yes.
For me, sometimes it's good, sometimes no.
Okay. And Nidia, you still cannot understand. You wrote, sigue igual, no las entiendo. Try to turn off the mic if we are not talking. Yes. I can't do it actually. If I'm sharing screen, I can't. I'll try. So should we try it again?
It's better now.
Like, I mean, you understand you cannot because you have to be talking all the time. But
Yeah.
if both of us, like if other two people have their mics on, it will definitely be some interference. So it will be like you and somebody else, and that sound will be okay.
Okay. So then you guys need to turn it off if you are not talking. I can't, but I'll try. Like if I'm not explaining something or sharing a screen, I will try to turn it off so you guys can turn it on. But like if I ask someone, you can turn it on, and then as soon as you finish, you can turn it off again. Okay, I share screen again. So I ask Juliana, number two, what would you do if you woke up in somebody else's body?
I I will do mischief and I scare people.
You going around scaring people?
Yes.
Okay, that's funny. Interesting. What else would you do? I didn't see that coming.
Yes, I am bad. Very bad.
You're funny.
Yes.
Okay. Pilar, what would you do if you could be invisible for a day?
I don't know. I guess I like to help people, like to fix things or do special things for them without me noticing, since I am invisible. That would be quite
Okay.
fun.
You are very,
You're a
very
very nice
helpful.
person.
Yes.
I will be in Juliana's team scaring people. That would be funny. Like in this one, if I'm invisible, I'll going around scaring people. You're nice. Mm,
Teacher, me.
what would you do?
What you what would you do if you are alone in an island?
What would,
Eh, teacher, how do you say bola desnuda?
na- wait,
Naked.
naked, yeah, naked.
Okay, I will sleep and naked all the time.
Okay. How about this? Okay, it can be like kind of a cold island. If it's a nice one, like like warm, yeah, that would be nice. But I don't like the sand. That would be nice. So you will, that's the only thing that you would do if you're alone. If you had a whole island for yourself. Mm, Alicia,
Justice.
What would you do? What would you invent if you could create anything?
Uh, medicine for cancer.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Juliana, what would you create?
I create a bathroom in my
You would create what?
bed, bathroom.
Okay.
Because I don't like get up to the bathroom at night.
Okay. Um, Pilar, what would you do? What
I
would you
would
create?
create teletransportation artifact so you wouldn't have to go on traffic every day.
Very useful. The bed is also very useful. And Carolina, what would you create?
Um, I create a money tree.
Oh, yeah, that's even better.
This is good.
Yeah,
I will like this.
yeah, that one is very good. I mean, there are so many things that can be like really good. Now, I think I asked them all. Yep. What would you do if your fiance was seeing someone else? Alicia.
Um, I will let it go, and I take time for me.
Okay.
Uh,
Were you gonna say something else?
uh, yes, I think in the market. Uh, uh, all my energy is for the family. Is my bills. Uh, no one take time for me. It's okay. It's time for say bye bye.
Okay, you wouldn't marry him
Yep.
then. Okay, Juliana, what would you do?
Eh, I am bad. I will kill him.
Actually, like, not like literally kill him, but do
I am
something
genuine.
like hit him, like punch him in the face.
Yes. I
Okay. Pilar?
I guess I will talk with him and in order to make things right. Like even though maybe he has his reasons and if we have to finish the relationship, I rather to be in the good terms and just the pain goes away faster when it's like that.
Okay, nice. Carolina?
Teacher. Mm, I want to lead is more important my daughter and my dog.
What? Wait, what did you say? Can you repeat that?
Teacher, I will lead is more important my daughter and my dog.
Okay.
My daughter and my dog.
So even the dog is more important. Okay. Okay, at least dog would be loyal to you. So the topic for today is would. And would, like could and can that we were talking last class, is a modal verb, and we can use it to create conditional verse forms. It can could be used like the past of can. Would can be used like the past of will. Also, would can have other like uses, but this one is one of them. So, for example, if I say if he were an actor, he would be in adventure movies. So, so a conditional. I'm saying if this happened, then there will be this. I knew that she would be very successful in her career. Here we are using it like past of will. Okay.
Is that wrong?
What
He is with was. No, if he is.
was here?
Where is in past?
Yeah. Let me check. Let me think 1 second, because here we are not like actually saying like he was an actor. He is not. If he were an actor, he was an actor. That sounds right. Okay, well I will check this that out and I will let you know. Thanks. I didn't see that. Okay. Yeah, I will put it with was also. Thanks. In here, when they first met, they would always have picnics on the beach. Here we are using it to tell that some things happen for some time. So here are some cases. So I put them over here. Yeah. That's very sad. Here, one, used as the past form of will when reporting that somebody has said or thought. He said he would be here at 8 o'clock. So here, it's like a report speech when you are telling somebody else what other person told you. So I would say if I'm talking to my sister about something, then I would say she told me that we can't go outside. That's in report speech. She asked if I would help. They told me that they probably wouldn't come. So here I'm telling somebody else what they told me. And here I'm telling somebody else what she asked me. The second option, we often use would as a kind of past tense of will or going to. So here's when we use it, like the past of will. Even as a boy, he knew that he would succeed in life. Here, so the sentence is in past, but I'm telling something that in the past was telling like a future sentence. I thought it would rain, so I bought my umbrella. here I'm telling something in the past I thought, but the rest of them is something that in this moment was the future. 3. Used for talking about the result of an event that you imagine. She'd look better with shorter hair. So you have like an imagine, like you imagine her, how she looks like with a short haircut, but now she looks different. Hurry up, it would be a shame to miss the beginning of the play. And here she'd be a fool to accept it. So it's hypothetical. Any question of the 3 cases?
Very difficult because I don't know, it's very difficult. I need to study.
Yeah, like modal verbs are kind of. Mm, I mean, if you like practice them a lot, it can get easier, but in the beginning can looks like kind of hard, and they can look like all of them are used for the same thing, and sometimes can be true. Like all of like could and can and should and would can look kind of similar, but once you get like used to them, you will see the difference. But like those 3 are the more common uses for would. So we'll practice them, and maybe you will see, you will like realize the difference and when to use them. So Bethany has a question.
Yes, this will be used all for the future.
So will we use it for the future? If I say I will go, I'm telling you in the future I'm going somewhere. But sometimes we want to say something that happened already. But in that moment, we thought about the future. So, for example, let's take one of this. Here, I thought it will rain. So, in the past, I thought it will rain. This part, it wasn't the past in that moment, it was the future. The now is the past. That's why we use it like will. So I'm gonna explain this a little bit in Spanish, just this part. A veces queremos decir algo en del pasado, pero que en ese momento era el futuro. Por ejemplo, acá yo pensé que iba a llover. En el pasado yo pensaba que llovería en un futuro. Pero si ahorita en ese momento lo estoy contando, tengo que, y ambos los digo en pasado, así como I thought it rained, no va a tener el mismo efecto de que si digo I thought it will rain, porque estoy diciendo yo pensé que llovería, pero sin embargo ambos están en pasado, porque si digo yo pensé que lloverá, va a ser otra cosa. Entonces las utilizamos para decir como 2 oraciones en pasado, ambas partes están en pasado, pero haciendo la aclaración como que como que no son al mismo momento. Una es el pasado, o sea, este vendría siendo el pasado que en ese momento fue presente y está el pasado, que en ese momento sería el futuro. No sé si me explico.
I I can help you a little bit with that one. It's the same. It happens in Spanish. Like if you say yo pensé, and that's a future. Que llovería, that's a past. So that's
No,
why the J
yo
of
pensé
the
the
of the
past, yo
sentence.
the future.
So that's the deal. Like you have to know in all the sentences because we cannot translate grammatically in Spanish and English, but the meaning of the sentence is the same. Like the same that happens in Spanish. You think about future and past at the same time. Happens the same in this case of English.
Yeah, thank you. So I don't know if like that's clear or is like it's kind of confusing, but yeah, it works the same that in Spanish. Like mm, like she just said, like Pilar she just said, like we use two two moments, one past, one future in the same sentence. So it's exactly the same. Like this is the same that we do it. Like we can translate the sentence in Spanish because they are using the same that we use.
Okay, Tish, thank you. Maybe I need to study more and more practice. And anyway, thank you
But
for
is it like
explaining.
a little better or you are still confused about that?
Yeah. It's better. It's much clearer. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Top Pilar. Thank you, Pilar. Like sometimes things are like complicated to explain. Thank you.
No problem at all. I see Nidia Carolina is still saying she thinks this issue is too confusing.
Oh,
But I don't think it's as much confusing, but you have to just take it easy. Don't worry. Don't hurry yourself. And go step by step. Like for these kind of sentences and modal verbs, and especially this one of would, is super important that you actually think in Spanish and do it and say it in English, kind of thing.
yep.
That will help you a lot.
Yeah, sometimes we can just translate, but sometimes like those cases you can do it and then like it will make it easy. It will make it easier for you. Because yeah, these things works in both languages, but there are things that we cannot do it. It's not gonna make sense. But this one works. It's exactly the same that in Spanish. So you can just like use like translate in your mind what you want to say. So here we have other cases where we can use them. Those are more common, like the same that can and could. There are so many cases where we can use them. We have three that are like more common, and those they are common also, but not as common as the other one. It's like we usually hear those more than this. Used for describing a possible action or event that did not in fact happen because something else did not happen first. So we need two events to happen, and because one didn't happen, the other couldn't happen. If I had seen this advertisement in time, I would have applied for the job. Because I didn't see the advertisement, I couldn't apply for the job. So I needed this one to happen first, and then I would do this one. But this one didn't happen, so I couldn't do this one. They would never have met if she hadn't gone to Emma's party. So this happened because this happened. So it works in both. If this didn't happen, this one can't happen. If this happened, this one can happen. We often use would not to talk about past refusal. He wanted a divorce, but his wife would not agree. Here. Oi. His wife would not agree. Yesterday morning the car wouldn't start. I'm feeling something that didn't happen in the past. We sometimes use would rather than like used to. That one is really common to get confused when to use used to and when to use would to talk like about things in the past that you used to do. When talking about habitual past behavior. Every weekend my father would come home from work at 6 p.m. and watch TV. This one we can change the sentence and use used to also. We can say my father used to come every weekday from work at 6 p.m. and watch TV. So it can mean the same, but that depends on the sentence that you use. Every summer we'd go to the seaside. We can change it and use used to, saying we used to go every summer to the seaside. So they kind of work the same, but does depend that how like you organize the sentence. Sometimes she'd phone me in the middle of the night. She would always argue. We could never agree. Wait, did I say she or we? We would always agree. We will never. We would always argue. We could never agree. So all of them can work with used to. So that is just like the way that you say it. Any question about those over here? Like I said, there you will hear them for sure, but you will hear those more than this.
For me, it's very complicated. All. It's very hard.
Like, okay, sometimes like I don't understand, but I don't understand at all. Like I don't even know what the person is saying. And sometimes I understand what she's saying, but like maybe when I talk, I don't use it. Which one is like your case? Like, can you understand like the user, like the cases, like when to use them, or you cannot understand at all?
Teacher, I don't understand anything. I should read and learn. It's very confused for me.
Okay, what's confusing? Like, if you want to ask me something, that can help to all of us. Like, if you have a question and you ask, maybe it can help Juliana or I see Alvaro in the call or Alicia or anyone. But I need like more specific questions so we can
I
like
have an
try to
idea.
fix
I have
them.
an idea.
Just to try to answer it.
For
Julie, I have an
example,
idea.
this topic has many many use. For example, number four, number five, number six is different,
Yeah,
different in use. For me, this is complicated because I need to study the number four, number five, number six because I confuse.
that's true.
For example, when I use when I know that is for describing a possible action, or not to talk about the past, is this?
So the thing is, you can like actually memorize this, but still it's not gonna work until you practice. Those
Yes.
kind of things is just practice.
Yes, teacher. But the topic has many rulers.
Yeah,
Yes.
there are so many rules, and that's even I think uh, moral verbs are complicated because yeah, they have so many, they are so many, and they are not related at all. So, for example, it can be used for describing a possible action, and it can be used like the past of will, and they can be used to replace used to. So they are not really related. So there is not like a rule for them. There are six, and there are six completely different.
Please, I'm sorry. I think the ruler is too bored. Um, because es harto, es aburrido. But I think it's more the practice. For me,
Yeah,
at this moment, the more difficult is the too much new words. Um, uh, Too much new words for me. I need all time looking in the traductor for it understand. But this practice. Take it easy, guys.
yeah,
It's not too hard. I need relax and take it easy and step for step.
yeah. There is no way that you're gonna like understand them all in 1 hour. There is no way. So you have
I have an
to.
idea.
Yeah, please tell us.
It's true. Like I understand that there are many words and many things going on and many rules. But I guess if we go to the basics and we start building on them, it's easier to find the meaning of would. And would is something like a conditional. And we all know how two conditionals work. They depend on something else. And they also mean will, like in Spanish voluntad. They also mean aceptación and preference, preferencia. So if we work with those three aspects of would as conditional, I guess it will be much easier to understand. Because if we memorize all the rules, we might never talk. Like really, you get so confusing and you start thinking and thinking and you don't produce. So
Yeah.
if we can focus on the basics, it will be easier for everyone to understand a little bit. And I guess if we just see it like the simplest matter, would is a conditional that means will, acceptation, and preference. That's the only thing. And with that, we can start building up.
Okay, so I have one here. This is one of the cases when we use would. So it's to talk about a possibility, but it's just that. Like there is no. This is I might said the most common when you are talking about something that is not happening. Like it's just I wish that happened. So if you get this one, it will be way more easy because this one is really common and everybody use it, and you will hear it all the time. So, for example, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna plan my vacation, like the vacation that I wish I could have. Like when I don't need to worry about money, where I can go wherever I want, with wherever I wish, the day that I want, everything is not gonna happen yet, at least. Like I'm not planning anything, but it's how I imagine that could be. So, for example, I would say I would go to Paris. I'm not going to Paris, but I wish I could. So I'm saying I would go to Paris. I would go with my family. I would go a week and I keep going. So there's something that is not true. I'm not going. No yet. So I'm talking about the future. But there is not a real future. There's just a wish. So that's one of the cases when we use would. So I want you to like tell me, like plan your vacation and tell me what would you do if you can like pick anywhere in the world. Like think that you have everything and you don't need to worry. Like everything is gonna happen in the way that you want it to. So, Pilar, do you want to start?
Sure. Should I do the first one and go on, or just the first one?
No, all of them. Like, tell me or your vacation.
Okay. If I wouldn't have to worry about money or time or any of my responsibility,
Like, you have all. Like,
okay.
it's it's just a plan.
Okay. Well, I will go to Ireland. I will definitely go with my family. I will spend at least a month to make it like a worthy trip.
Okay.
And I would definitely visit many like mystic places and all things that the Irish culture has. I would like to eat. I don't know what I would like to eat. I would like to eat, I guess, lamb. I guess they have a very good lamb there.
What would you like to do there?
I would like to walk in the mountains. I would like to hike. I would like to go fishing. And I would definitely like to have a bath of sea plants. That sounds great.
Okay. Nice. Okay, that's exactly what I want you to do. So you're talking about something that you want to happen, but it's not happening yet. Like it can happen. We never know. But it's just a plan. It's like an unrealistic plan for now. So Juliana, do you want to go next?
Yes, I will go to Canada. I will go with my best friend because she's my she's the best company. I think that I stay for
I would say.
a week. I think that is enough. Uh, I will I will do to walk and new and now new places. For example, Toronto.
Nice. I will
And
do it. Wait, keep going. Sorry.
I would like to eat. So I am very complicated to eat. So I think that I will eat new plates.
You would or you wouldn't?
Sorry,
You would eat new food or you wouldn't?
food.
Yeah, you would or you wouldn't?
Mm, wood.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Now, Alicia,
Okay, Jesse. Um, my plan for my vacation for the next year is go to travel to Filipinas, uh, Batangas in Filipinas. Um, I go with
I
my
would
husband
I would go.
at Butco. I
I
will.
would go
Oh, thank you. I will go with my husband. Um, how many? For 2 weeks. But the problem is the big trouble because maybe 36 hours for the travel. Um, maybe need 3 weeks. Um, I we will there for the uh, mm, my my son is married. Um, and we go for the marriage.
for the
Uh,
wedding.
excuse me,
For the wedding,
wedding.
wedding when like you say yes, I want to marry
Yes,
you.
yes,
Oh, cute.
yes, and we go for conocer new. No,
To that depend. What do you want to say?
um,
To meet people
the
or to
family
taste it?
for the
Yeah.
girlfriend family.
To meet the like the bride's family, your son's wife,
No, no,
your
the
friend.
no for the family mm, girl novia.
Yeah, bride.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
the bride's family.
Okay.
Very like that.
And
Right.
I will go. Thank you, Bright. And we will do. I will will eat pork. The Filipinas pork is delicious. Is traditional food.
Very nice. So, like, you are actually going.
Maybe yes, I want.
Aw, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Mm, now, Álvaro,
Good evening, tutor and classmate. When I have my vacation, I will go to Italy or Italy. I will go with my wife and my son. all my family. How many days? I would like to stay there for 1 month. And what would you do there? Uh, I would, I would, I would, uh, I would practice the languages there. And what would you like to eat? I would like to eat typical food of Italy. No more.
Okay, nice. Now, Carolina.
Uh, Teacher, I will go to beach in Curacao. I will go with my family. I will 15 days. What will you do? You do there? I will go to sick to swim. I will buy. What will you like eat? I would like to eat many spring. How do you pronounce camarones?
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Okay, that's so nice. So this is one of the cases where we use would. I don't know if you like got the idea that in this case you were talking about a future, but that is not like for sure I will go. When you say I will go, it's like you are going, like it's true. But in this case, it's something that is not really true yet. Like I would go, but I might go. I That's all. Like there is a chance that I go there, but there is not for sure. That's one of the cases when you use it, when you are thinking like random things that you can do there. But because there's not for sure, that mean you are not going there yet. Is there any question that you have about like this case when you use would?
For my part, no thanks.
Okay. Okay, so I have we'll come to this one later. We'll do this one first. Here, okay, is something that can happen, but there's not true yet. What would you do if you win the lottery? So you're rich now, have a lot of money. What would you do? So I want you to tell me, pencil. Like I would, because there's something that is not true. You don't have that money. I think. I wish all of us had that money. I would blink. 10 things that you would do with that money. And tell me if you get them or if you want to try to like saying them now, that's fine.
I'm sorry, right? Or talk.
Just uh just tell me if you want to think, then you can just write them. If you want to just say like tell them, like say them, that's fine also. Whatever works for you.
Okay.
I finish.
Me too.
Okay, Juliana, do you want to start?
Yes, I start.
Okay, good.
Um, I would like to buy a big and beautiful house.
Good.
I would like to travel all the world and know many places. I would like to buy many clothes. I
Okay.
would like to help poor people, especially children. I would like to do my father doesn't work. I would like to buy a mechanic garage to my brother. I would like to travel Disney World with my niece. I would like to study, don't work. I would like to have my own company. I would like to spend this money without thinking that later I will need it.
Okay. Nice. Pilar, do you want to go next?
Sure. I will donate part for charity. I will invest part of the money. I would buy a nice house in the countryside for a vacation. I will buy a nice apartment in the city for my family and myself. I will buy a new high technology car. I will get a nice family vacations and know all the nice places here in Colombia. I will change all my wardrobe. I will buy animals and have a farm. I will buy new furniture and electrodomestics for my house. And I would attend to many concerts.
Okay, good. Mm, Carolina?
Okay, teacher. I will buy a giant house. I will travel all over the world with all my family. I will give food to all the grandparents on the street. I will place a pool. I will buy a new car. I will many toys to get away. I will have many dogs. I will study medicine. I will buy a farm. I will buy many shoes.
Okay, good. Mm, Alicia?
Um, okay. I will buy a farm for my husband. I will go to the pyramids of Egypt. I go to the Fatima on the May 30. I go to the Crusades. I would like to go to the many place for theater. Um, and I go buy a computer that connect to my brain and will teach to speak English in one day. Okay.
Okay. Now, um, yeah, everybody is gone. Oh, okay. That's one of the cases. Now we are gonna practice other use of would, and it is an reported speech. That's when somebody says something and you tell other person what that person said. So I'm gonna tell you something, and you're gonna tell your classmate what I said. Because in the moment that I said is one time, and then after you're gonna say that means when I say it's gonna be the past. So I'm gonna start with Pilar. So I said I will go home at 7. and you're gonna use reported speech, so you need to use would to tell them what I said.
Okay, girls, Julie says she will go home at 7 o'clock.
Perfect. So I'm gonna tell Juliana, and you are gonna do the same that Pilar just did. I will work tomorrow. Um, tomorrow afternoon.
Excuse me, I didn't hear you. What is the question?
So I said something, right? So you are gonna say Julie said that she blah blah blah. So I'm telling you something, and you are gonna tell them what I said. But because you are saying something that I said, you have to say like Julie said that. For example, in the case that I told Pilar, Julie told me, or Julie said that she will work at 8. You're gonna say the same. I will say I will work tomorrow afternoon, and you have to tell them what I told you. So you're gonna start saying, Julie told me, and you're gonna tell them what I told you.
I need another example because I don't understand you.
Okay.
Other person.
So example, I'm gonna use Pilar again. Pilar, can you help me?
Sure.
So,
Yes, sure, tell me.
okay, so I'm talking to Pilar, and I say, Pilar, I will buy you a new shoes.
So now I tell the girls. Girls, Julie told me she would buy me new shoes.
Okay.
So now I'm telling you, Juliana, I will meet you tomorrow for lunch.
So I said, Yuli tell me.
Told me.
Okay. I don't hear you. Can you write?
So instead, yeah, it's Julie told me she. So Pilar wrote that. Julie told me she would, and where I told you.
Así es como un Simon Says.
Yeah, I'll share a screen and I will write it in the screen. Can you see the screen? My screen? So I said, that's me. I will meet you for lunch. Now
Okay.
you are gonna tell the girls. Julie told me that she Meet me for lunch.
Julie told
So, reported speech is when you are telling somebody else. So, example, Pilar told me something. So, it's when I told you, Juliana, what Pilar told me. So, now you are gonna tell them, the girls, that means Alicia, Carolina, y Pilar, what I told you. But because you are not me, you have to tell them, Julie told me, Julie me dijo, blah, blah, blah. So you have to say, Julie told me that she
okay.
would. Here is when we are using would like the past of will. Because you cannot say she will. You say she would. So here is when would is the past of will. So now again, Juliana, I am telling you, I will eat eggs for breakfast.
Okay. Julie told me she will eat eggs for breakfast.
Okay, perfect. Yes, you got it.
Okay.
Alicia?
Julie say we'll go yesterday to theater theater with the Philip.
Yeah, Julie told me she would go. Yep, that can work. Good. Carolina, do you want me to give you a
Um,
sentence or you want to make up one?
Yuli told me that she will go to the dance party.
Okay, she would go to the dance. Good, exactly. That's in those cases is when you use would like the past of will in reported speech. When you are telling one person something that other person told you. So that's when you use would. Any like here that was one of the cases, remember? Here, this is number one. Just like the thing that you just did is number one.
Okay.
Makes sense now? It's easier now?
Yes.
Yes, it's easy.
Now, yes.
Okay, this one, number three, is something that you imagine. That's what we did when you won the lottery. You didn't win the lottery, right? You imagine you did. That's number three. If I win the lottery, I would travel the world. That's number three. Better? Easier? So this
No.
one is what we did with the lottery. That's what we did. We practiced number three.
Oh, teacher, when when all the practice is easy.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I say we'll practice and then you'll see that like if I tell you the things sounds so complicated, but if you like just practice them, you'll see that it's not as hard as it looks. Because
No.
So, for example, I'm gonna do the first. Hello, can I help you? Yes, I would like to have some lunch. So you use would like, and all of them is would like, but then it can change. If it is a question, it's gonna change, and you might have to add something. So, Carolina, do you want to do this one?
Eh, hello, can I help you? Yes. Eh, I would like, como dice, yo. I, I would like to have some lunch.
Perfect. Okay, so Juliana, can you do this one now? Can you be the waiter for?
We'll start it.
Yeah, so here you have to like made up the sentence, and the word that we're using is would like. So how do you put a
What do
question?
you
Say it again.
What is the question? The wider.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
is
know.
the one asking? Using would like.
Would like a starter.
What?
What do you like?
What would you like? What?
Start.
What would you like?
Okay.
No. Would you like? Started.
Would like
Would you like?
a start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that. Yes, I'd like a bowl of chicken soup. Now, Pilar.
Waiter, what would you like for a main course?
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Now, Alicia.
Um, I would like a grilled cheese sandwich.
Good. Carolina.
Would like a drink?
Would you like?
Would you like a drink?
Perfect. Juliana.
Yes. I would like a glass of Coke, please.
Perfect. Wait, can I bring you anything else? So, this is one of the cases when we use would and is to ask and like to confirm when we want something. It's polite. We use it in a polite way. We can we can sometimes like change it for can, but would is also would and could can be kind of the same in this part. I don't know if you have any question about like those exercises or if it's better now.
Definitely, the example is wonderful for understand. Thank you.
Okay. There I'll send you this link. There are so many things there in the. No, it wasn't that one. Have it. I'll check. I'll send you one link, and in that link, you can find a lot about modal verbs, like all of them, and exercises. And I think it. I don't remember if it was in Spanish or it was in English, but I think it was in Spanish. I don't remember. But anyway, there are a lot of things there. Yeah. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll try to help you. I'll try to answer as soon as I can. I know it's a topic that is kind of complicated, but it's just practice. Once you like practice, you will see the difference. So, any question or we're good?
It's very good. No question.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Alicia, Carolina, Pilar.
It's very nice, excellent. Thank you.
Okay, so then,
Okay, teacher.
oh, by the way, we have class on Wednesday, right? So I think we're not doing that class, so you can, like, if you have kids, you can go with your kids. We will just move one class. So we're, like, not missing the class, we're moving that class. We're gonna still have the same number of classes, we're just gonna move one date. Okay, so we'll not have the next class. That is on Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. See you next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, partner.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you.